Welcome to this episode on my Arduino Yun with electronics, a lot of code, and two fischertechnik motors with propellers. Let me start with a short recap. The motor with propellers, this one and this one, are intended to cool down or regulate the temperature, actually cool down this NTC thermistor and this NTC thermistor. However, recently it proved that the effect wasn't really there. I probably should use something else. Then this is a command that I use to avoid the serial monitor. Serial monitor is a bit of a nuisance in the case of the Arduino Yun, and here in this console I can actually speed up and slow down things. I can block them. Goes through the network, as you can see, and that is nice. What I do not like is use of telnet, but since it is just in my own local network, okay, I don't mind that much. Then full schematics. Everything is on it. Fischertechnik motor 1, fischertechnik motor 2, thermistors, RC circuit 1, RC circuit 2, LEDs, pot meters to regulate speed, and here a button for an LED, here a button for an LED. So that is what it is now. Last time, and I ended with that, I think, is two probes in the circuit, RC circuit, and let me go back, that is this circuit. Yeah. Point was that last time this worked because these are the probes, this one and this one, that showed the level of for the pot meters. Let me show, and I'll take a screwdriver and this pot meter and look at the second line on top, from the top. So this is going nicely. This is in front of the switch, this switch, and this is after the switch at the side of this LED. Last time, no matter what I did and pressed, there was nothing visible. Now it is at 2 milliseconds, so whenever I press now, there should be something, unless it works with this when I give input. So let me first give command to enter this. Alright, let me just have it this way. Then I take carefully away for now this motor and I press that switch, and you clearly can notice now that there is a discharge of the capacitor and voltage over the LED. The only thing is there also some lighting or some light from the LED. That would be very nice. So I press again. Yes, with the bare eye I see it, and on camera you can see it as well, right here. So why didn't it work last time? Not a clue. So now I actually should move the probes here, see if that works, but I'll leave it for that at this moment. And I'll put this motor back and continue with something else that I wonder about. The other next thing is about this LED. Previously, when I turned this potmeter, I could make this burn and then influence also this one. And this LED is the source for this RC circuit. However, one wire had been loose. I thought I managed to get it fixed again. Had to switch for some reason it so it belonged somewhere else. However, since then the reaction is quite different. So now I give input, the motor responds immediately, and you see what is happening with that LED, this LED. So now I do this and I grab here, alright, it has an effect on the motor. Needs to be assisted, and then carefully, very carefully, I press on this switch belonging to this RC circuit with LED. And then you see the very light flashes on the other LED when it is when there's a discharge. And this is not what is intended originally, not at all. But also I'm happy that this LED is still working in this transistor circuit. But it is not what I intended in the first place and what it was in the previously. So the big question is, where does it come from? So I should take a look here, and right now it is on pin 3, but that is not what it originally was. So I'm at a guess now, which is not the best thing to do. I'll leave it for that now. This is kind of working, this is working. Or does that leave me now? Well, going back to the NTCs. If I think back at the use of NTCs in fischertechnik, you have a lamp. So the idea is then, what does a lamp do with an NTC? Does it have enough power to do it? Enough heat to do it? So that is what I'm thinking about right now. I do have a lamp. I just need to make sure that it will work, which will need another wire, because that is not going through a transistor circuit like this one, and can be dealt with directly. And an LED doesn't give heat, a lamp does. So let me see if I can manage to get that working. And now there is an interesting question. I have now a fischertechnik lamp and a fischertechnik LED. Well, nothing wrong with this LED, it's similar to this one, and this one, and this one, and all the others. Except that it's white colored, and it is made fit for a fischertechnik building block. That's all the difference. However, when I connect it here, it will only just get 5 volts. It is made for 9 volts and pulse width modulation. Talking about pulse width modulation, the Arduino gives pulse width modulation as output. Will that make a lamp or an LED shine brighter? Usually it does. So to which should I connect it in order to make it a nice thing? Well, is the Arduino Yun. Not every port is equipped with pulse width modulation. So which is connected and which isn't? Well, 13 is already connected. I could use 11, which is already connected, 10 is already connected, where 6 is already connected. We have 7 and 8, which are for now digital in pins. So the big question is which one to use. I could use 3 since it is an analog output for an LED anyway. So what I might do is put another wire from, say, here to here, and then connect it to lamp or LED. Sounds like a nice idea. Do I have a nice wire? I do think so. Straight across the whole thing, which would be here somehow. And I would have to rewire this wire a bit, but then it is long enough. So let's do that on the spot. This wire goes out and goes here, and this wire goes right here, and will end up for now here. Then an LED, how does it work? Well, I have to put it to ground as well, and for that I need a resistor. So my guess is one goes, and I need to be careful with the wire. It's not making it any easier. So one wire goes in here, and the other, which is the ground, goes next to it, or should go next to it. Right here. But it doesn't play along at this moment. Not at all even. Maybe I should solder it a bit. But anyway, with a resistor here, connecting it, and then I'll see how it works. So let's finish the preparation. It is set up now. So this lamp is now connected here with this well, what can I say, with two fischertechnik connectors to the breadboard. The red piece is connected through this wire with this one, as set to wire 3, output 3, and this one is connected through with a resistor to the minus. And then I should stick it here. So here comes actually another LED. And let's just put it somewhere here. Call it maybe well, this is 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, call it LED 12. And then wire from here to here, and the wire from here. And that is of course a very different resistor. So I put this all a little bit back. This one. And then I'll have to put another resistor in somewhere here. And of course 2 minus. So this one will go straight here. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. That is actually incorrect, because this is a fault as well. So one more, and this is better. I think. Yes, so now R4 and R4 are two different ones. How many resistors do I have? 9. It says 9 here. So I make this 10. Right. So that's the new situation. And all I should have to do now is give some input, as a result of which this lamp should do something. But I see nothing happen. Neither on this side, neither here. Well, yeah, I do see something happen. And when I press this button, things should happen. But they don't. And I have no clue why. So this LED does nothing, but when this one does, so should this one. So the question is, why doesn't this one do anything? Or should I put an LED instead? That's a good question. I'll replace it with an LED. And this white colored LED does nothing. Oh no, that's correct. It doesn't do anything because it's not connected anymore. Now it should. Yeah, it is doing something. but very, very faintly. And this way I'm afraid it won't suit the purpose of heating up the NTC thermistor. I'm afraid. Ouch. It's a special LED, I'm afraid. So, since that lamp doesn't do anything, it does with fischertechnik obviously, but that has 9 volts and a distinct output for lamps working on pulse modulation. So it should be activated, but I don't see it. And when I look at this, it does work in the same way that this LED is doing something. But that's not what I need. So how do I get where I want to be? That is a very good question. On the other hand, in the fischertechnik example, they use actually the same thing. Although they don't use an LED, they use a lens lamp with this NTC and with this propeller. So the propeller stops and the lens lamp heats up the NTC thermistor, and then the propeller comes in and cools it down. So it is the same way as I've been using all along, except that apparently when I turn it away, the thermistor should show a change in value. But if you don't have a real heating source, then I'm afraid I'll have to substitute with my hand and release. Cool down. NTC. There it goes again. So how to deal with this ultimately? I don't know. NTC value 2, 489, 488. Assuming this is indeed, what is the other one? NTC value 4, 1, 0. The other is 6, is cooling down fast and then going up again. Do I get that? Not really. And my second potmeter is off. Probably because it is touching one of the poles of the potmeter. So let me switch it up again. Yep, there it goes. I have to find a better way to measure it. and here you can see the clear flashing of that LED. Let me turn the potmeter down again. Yep. So I still have to find a good way to heat up the NTCs, and then I can do something with it. For now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter, retweet and like. Please leave comments. Follow me on Instagram and like. Please donate to keep the videos coming to you. More information on my website, and this is going to be continued, obviously. For now, bye bye.